Good morning, guys. I'm going to give you a quick pan and scan of the range I'm at. I'll show you how I've set things up right now. See, I've got 3 targets set up. I've got one fairly close. It's about 30 yards away. One at 100 and one way back there at 200 yards. What we're doing out here is this morning I've got some new sights I installed. It's a Pedersolli Creedmoor Goodwin model. And because the veneer on it is offset to one side, I don't know if you can see it through here or not. I'm not sure how the camera's going to work. There it is. You can see right down the bore. It allows me to clean the rifle in between shots, whereas a normal veneer sole sight sits right in the middle. You have to clean it from the muzzle end, which is something that I just don't want to do. I don't want to push a bunch of crap into the block itself. I also installed a globe front sight with inserts, and so what we're doing is I set it up last night or yesterday. As soon as the front sight showed up, I set the rifle up with levels and a string line in the hopes that I can get it on paper, and that's what the short target's for, without too much fiddling with it, and hopefully I can keep the windage adjustment on the tank sight as set at 0, which is what I'd like to do. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. I just may have to tap the front sight back left or right in the dovetail a little bit. But we're going to get started here in a minute, so let me get set up, and then we will do a little shooting. Now, at first, I won't be shooting black powder. I'll be shooting, believe it or not, trail boss loads. That may sound funny, but first of all, I have a limited resources right now as far as the black powder is concerned. I've got 100 lead bullets coming in, and I only have about 20 or 15 black powder loads left, and I don't have any heavy lead bullets to load in there, so my Montana Bullet Works order should be in the next week. It was shipped yesterday, and once I get that, I will load all 100 up, and we will come out here and do some black powder, and I may pop off 10 or 15 rounds after I get these sights set up, and just to see how it does, but I'll have to clean the rifle first in between, and it's getting warm out here, guys, so let me get started. Let's shoot a little bit. That's way low and to the right. do a little bit of adjustment here. Alright, let's swing the camera around and we'll show you where that group is. I had a funny feeling I just saw one tumble, either that or I just put one in the same hole, so let's see what we got. Not too bad. I'm guessing that's inch to center, but we're only at 30 yards, and like I said, these are subsonic loads. They're good plinkers. I just wanted to get on the paper a little bit, so let me adjust that front sight just a little bit, tap it over, and see where we get. Hey guys, made it back from the range. Wanted to show you this was my 200-yard target after I adjusted those sights. If you'll notice, I wasn't shooting for groups. That's why there's so much spread on everything. Basically, I wanted to hit the bullseye, and I did that with a couple rounds thereafter, which were these 3 in a grouping right here. So I am all set. I want to make sure you guys can see that. Anyway, wanted to make sure I'm all set because this coming Friday, I'll be going out to the range, the Washoe County range, that have metal targets set up at 300 to 1,000 yards. So I'll take the camera with me. We're going to be shooting some black powder loads I've loaded up just recently. And we're going to see if we can't hit that long far. It's at least the 600-yard mark. So